Today's headline is Hunting the Buffalo. It says, in going down the Yellowstone in Montana and across the vast region lying between Glendive and Mandan, one is struck with the evident scarcity of game. This famous region, where 2 or 3 years ago herds of buffalo, antelope, and deer were to be seen on every side, is to all appearances stripped of its game. The fact is the slaughter of the buffalo and deer has been immense for the past 2 years, and particularly of the former. It is estimated that during the past winter, there has been 1,000 hunters engaged in the business of slaughtering buffalo along the line in the northern Pacific between Mandan and Livingston. An eagle-eyed hunter gave me the following interesting details as to the modus operandi in slaughtering herds of buffalo. In the first place, the experienced hunter uses the sharp rifle, 40 to 90 caliber. With this, he can kill at 1,000 yards. When he sees a herd of buffalo, he usually slips up to within convenient range from 300 to 500 yards and always selects a cow for his first victim. He does this for the reason that the cow is followed by both her yearling and 2-year-old calves, and they will usually stand by her to the last. But under no circumstances will the experienced hunter kill his buffalo outright. If he does, the herd will stampede at once. The policy is to wound fatally, but so that the animal will dash around in a circle before falling. That it always does when mortally wounded, and after a few moments lies down. The remainder of the herd are not alarmed at this, but continue to graze or look on as dazed spectators of the tragedy being enacted. After his first shot, the hunter pauses until quiet is restored, and again fires at another cow with similar results. He always aims to put his ball just behind the foreshoulder, which will cause death in 5 minutes at furthest. When the cows have all been slain, he turns his attention to the calves, and lastly to the bulls. The experienced hunter generally bags the entire herd unless he is so unfortunate as to drop his game immediately, when all the survivors stampede at once. The buffalo does not scare at the crack of a gun. He is decidedly more courage than discretion. It is only when the crack is followed by immediate fall that he realizes its deadly nature and takes alarm. The policy of killing the cows first and then the calves has resulted in an almost utter extinction of the female buffalo. Herds of melancholy bulls can still occasionally be seen, sometimes in bands of 20 or 30, and often without a single cow. As I've said, the bulls are about all that are now left of the buffalo. They largely owe their safety to the fact that their hides are less valuable than those of the cows, while at the same time they are more difficult to kill. The hide of the bull is only worth to the hunter from $1.80 to $2, while that of the cow brings $3.25, and that of the 2-year-old calf is worth from $1 to $1.50. But of late, there has sprung up quite a demand in the East for the head of the buffalo bull. The well-preserved head of an aged bull, decked out with glass eyes and horns intact, will readily sell for $25 in the eastern markets. Consequently, the buffalo hunter of the future will wage a destructive war upon the bull tribe, and these venerable relics of a bygone era will also pass swiftly away. This article originally came from the Helena Independent of Montana Territory. This story came from the great state of Iowa, being reported in the Ottumwa Daily Democrat of August 8, 1883. Thank you for joining us today. If you want to continue to uncover all of America's lost and forgotten history, then remember before you leave to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and remember to like and comment below. And we will see you next time on Americana Archives.